SkyDoesMinecraft slash Net Nobody has just responded to getting canceled. Let's get right into it. So if you're not caught up with the drama, check out this video right here by Jay Aubrey, a Minecraft horror story, the allegations of SkyDoesMinecraft. It's 53 minutes. I will link it down below. But yeah, drama alert tweeted this. SkyDoesMinecraft releases a long statement addressing his cancellation. Quotes, "I'm not a horrible monster I've been made out to be, and it hurts a lot. It's a lot of what is taking time to process. At the start of 2022, he was accused of harassment and more." And yeah, I'm sure most of you already know about the drama by now, but basically, Adam has finally replied after all this time, so we're gonna read what he has to say. "After 2.5 years just of focusing on my mental health, taking in what everyone said and thinks, and trying to process, I just want to say I'm sorry anyone ever felt so negatively of me. I make mistakes, but only ever try to be a good person. I know it's no toxic gossip train or delicious twit longer, but it's enough characters to establish everything has been processed and taken in from my end. Believe me, after speaking with professionals, leagues beyond me, I think it's in everyone's best interest to let them handle everything in the personal realms of life. That's what they've dedicated their lives to after all. I only know my life. I have no amends making plans or quote-unquote happy ending ideas in my head with anyone and thinks it's the best. Everyone just moves on with their own lives and has been stated. I have always been just an emotional guy, just trying to help others, make others laugh, and along the way lost focus. Just as you only know your life and one perspective in that life, I only know mine. I'm not a horrible monster I've been made out to be, and it hurts, and it's a lot of what is taking time to process. I've laughed, cried, put emotions and resources and more to a lot of the people describing me as a horrible person over making mistakes resolved already and already in the process of healing. It's just been all very confusing, and I'm not asking for sympathy, just understanding while I continue to work through it all. Life doesn't end until it's over, and each part of it will be a memory you sort through to try better yourself. While it's taken me a while to understand that others' perspectives are their own, I still know who I am regardless of what those are in this age of literal internet insanity. At this point, I suppose this may be a twit longer, but it's just a break of silence and nothing else. I'm not really interested in being Sky anymore or a YouTuber, rather than just being a human being focusing on improvement, creating things behind the scenes. Once in a while telling you what I'm working on, and maybe some music once in a while as it's therapy to me and my wife. I have been doing okay for those who aren't interested. I'm married to my wife Wendy, making an album, shooting music videos with her, grown past internet drama, and things that lower my connections to God and higher frequencies as we get closer to awakening as a species, the end of times, the solar flash, etc., whatever you want to call it. I don't focus too much on the internet anymore due to spiritual beliefs, but I do know you're all out there who supported me and just wanted me to get better. I just wanted to say to those of you who wanted me to get back in the space I was at before, I appreciate you and saw redemption stories, and they mean so much to me. I'm off the drugs, I'm eating healthy, and really focusing on my mind and body. Thank you to those of you who just wanted to better me. I saw it. I just personally hit a point of pressure. I never wanted to be some amiable, perfect non-human of everyone's old hero. Those were like confusing and left me in a weird spot of never knowing how to come out and say, guys, I'm just a guy who makes funny videos, employed friends which caused emotions to be included, has a booming ass voice and a viper tongue, and makes just as many mistakes as you do during the process of learning in life. I've been living in an acceptance of my bipolar schizophrenia over the last 2 years, and to my wife Wendy, who has helped a lot, but it took a lot of time for me to understand what was happening to me as it developed over the past 5 years. Thankfully, I'm in a place where I feel comfortable enough to let everyone in again and hopefully look to the future. I'm excited to show you the things I've been working on behind the scenes. I'm not really interested in talking about anything negative anymore, and to those of you who are there for me during my lowest, thank you." Then Adam says, "I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna go spend time with my loved ones now. Thank you for being a part of my life." Post a picture with him and his wife. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's always good to see someone saying that they're gonna better themselves and take accountability, but a lot of people are not happy with Sky because they feel like he didn't take accountability and he just kind of like brushed it. Tim Dot said this, "In regards to long Adam slash Net Nobody tweet, we never wished ill will on him. You can actually ask anyone else and they'll say about the same thing. With me in private conversations, I still try to see both sides of the situation. I understand that people make mistakes, and even though this wasn't directly targeted at me or any of us, I feel the need to once again state that he is not the victim here. In order to truly heal, you need to take responsibility for your actions and not deflect them onto other people or try to imply things like this should have not happened or brush it off as saying emotions were involved. Real people were hurt, some past the point of no return. I personally have spent nearly $3,000 on therapy since being in that environment and still do not have a fraction of the mental stability I had before working there. The response to me and other people sharing their stories was to block us on Twitter like a coward. It's not much of an apology if the people you hurt can't see it. In regards to me with my character, the way I was talked about and the way people talked about being behind my back, this is all incredibly intentional. I find it hard to believe you smeared my name to your close friends who looked up to you and trusted you with their lives for over a year on accident. Was it because I was trying to show them the truth? With all that being said, that's good for him stepping away from the internet, getting help, and working on himself. I too want the situation to be dead, but let's not let this narrative be spun once again." And Mango said, "SkyDoesMinecraft really acting like we should forgive him for doing some of the most reprehensible shit ever because ooh, he's better now." And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like when you read that, I know it was really long. When you read it, it did seem like he was treating himself more like the victim instead of just fully taking accountability, being like, no, I made these mistakes. I'm really sorry to like these individuals. Like you should have named some people at least, you know, or just said sorry to every single person you hurt. Saying things like, I'm not really interested in talking about negative anymore is just like, I feel like you're not in the place to say that though. Like I get if you don't want to talk about negative topics, but when you do some actions that are going to require consequences, you can't just run away from it, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I do agree with people that like, you know, Net Nobody, SkyDoesMinecraft, you know, I like the fact that you're trying to work on yourself and you're taking time away from the internet internet. Keep doing that. That's great. But yeah, the apology wasn't that great in my opinion, and I don't know what's going on. Lately, we've just been having a streak of terrible apologies. And I'm not saying we should never forgive somebody. It just, I don't know, it just wasn't the best apology, man, if you really ask me. But either way, that is the update with SkyDoesMinecraft. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and like we always say, Empire out.